Okay, so I'm gonna keep this brief because I really want to keep this under 10 minutes. Try to keep all of them under 10 minutes. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Can't do a bit this time because if it did, it would be way too long. Okay, so essentially what I'm gonna go over is I'm gonna do a little live demo first, and then we're gonna go into another PowerPoint like last time. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I haven't prepared anything for this part. Normally, I have like a whole thing, a whole monologue. I've been working on this thing all week, but obviously I've been working like 24/7. This isn't like a jam challenge. I'm not working on it all day every day. I'm taking breaks. I'm working on it for maybe 2 or 3 hours at a time. I'm watching tutorials. I'm figuring out how to do everything right the first time, so I don't run into 1,000 other problems next time. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna show you guys a live demo. So let me show you guys what we've got so far. Let me clear this bad boy. All right, so as you can tell, don't have a lot. If you've ever played any of these kind of games before, you'll understand that they don't go off live time. They go off things called ticks, and of course, ticks are representative of a time or space, I guess. I don't know. Just a time period of whatever you want it to be. In this case, we've got hours here, and every hour, this money counter goes up. This is our income. This would be our money. This would be how many military units we have, provinces we have, and or I guess average happiness and the population. And then of course none of these work yet because we don't have those menus up just yet. And as you can tell, this is a unit. This obviously is meant to take the place of future units in the future. Wow, I am repeating. I don't have a script. But yeah, this is meant to take place of, whether we have like diplomatic units or military units or something like civilian units, anything along those lines. And of course, we can move that based on its speed and the weight of each of these provinces. So if you go to the county, this is what we have so far. Each of them has a county object, which is a scriptable object. Their owner, which is be the faction. The amount of settlements, which is placeholder, which is saved in this scriptable object. But basically, each of them are going to have like a name, a population, happiness rating, and revenue. Obviously, that's stuff to change, and we're going to have that stuff changed in scriptable objects later. I'm going to get into that probably in a couple weeks, maybe next week if we get lucky. And then we have different settlements here. Then the revenue bonus, which is basically all of the cities added up, the population of the county, the happiness of the county, and then the movement weight of each county, like I was mentioned earlier. So the movement weight calculates by speed. So basically, the current tick plus the movement rate plus the speed of the unit is what tick the unit will arrive on. So here, let me show you guys the clock. Our time handler here. We have a clock that you can't see the current tick rate, but tick speed is 1, and then of course we have a date text that adds an hour for every tick. That's how you know the clock is ticking up. So say the speed would be, what's the speed on the unit here? I think it's like 1, isn't it? Yeah, speed is 1. The weight of the movement weight for this county is 2. So this unit will get here 3 plus the current tick rate. So let's try it at midnight, right? There you go. And yeah, we arrive exactly at 3 a.m. So the way this is going to work, let me go move the camera. We have WAS to move the camera and the scroll wheel to scroll in and out. It has a set stop point and a set for both zooming in and zooming out. But yeah. As you can tell, we can only move to neighboring provinces right now. I'm hoping to have pathfinding done next week because it's very important to any 4X game is pathfinding. Also, as you can tell, based on these colors, that's odd. I went to Lauderdale. Don't worry, that's a small bug we can fix later. But yeah, like I said, we can. How you doing that? What's up? You don't like that county? Me neither. Yeah, it knows Lauderdale's thing. Okay, there we go. That's Tipton. I don't know why it did there, but whatever. Yeah, as you can tell, I won't go to Crockett County because Crockett's not a neighbor. So we have to go back through here and then back through that way, yada yada yada. Hoping we can fix that later. Like I said, that's just a pathfinding inconvenience. So is the color. Color's kind of an inconvenience too, but that's not that big of an inconvenience. In fact, speaking of things I want to do later, we're gonna go ahead and go to the PowerPoint now. That way, I can kind of show you guys what I'm hoping to get done next week, and you know where I want the project to end up mostly. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. After that small performance that gave no bugs whatsoever, I'm gonna go over the current full state of the game so far. So as of this week, what we've done is we've created units that are able to move around the map one tile at a time, which is tick dependent. We have a simple bank that counts up per tick with a small income. We have a clock based on ticks, baby. It can be paused, go to 2 times speed and 3 times speed. We have counties that hold data, and they're divided into settlements that hold more data. The counties got movement, weight, they got population, happiness, income, all of that stuff. Also, we got a simple UI that shows the bank, provinces, average happiness, population. It's got places for a diplomacy button, an economy button, military button, and a decision button. And then decision is what I'm going to be making tech. I don't want this to happen over like a period of time where there's this massive change in tech that, oh my god, it changes. We're not doing that. I don't even want to mess with that. So our priorities heading into next week, we got pathfinding, being able to have units go around the map in a very good and concise way so that they're not only going to the neighbors. We want to be able to have resources, which shouldn't really be that difficult, but I want to have varied resources and different kinds of resources. We want to make pops. So if you're familiar with Victoria 2 or CK, or not CK doesn't have pops. Victoria has pops. I think the Roman, I can't remember what it's called. I didn't play it. The Roman Paradox strategy game also has pops. Basically, pops are small representations of the population, or I guess just the population, Victoria 2, the population itself, that have jobs and desires, and they basically act independently of the player. And then we have units. That's our 4th priority down. So military units, civilian units, diplomatic units, stuff like that. We want to get more detail about stuff that we're moving around the map. Then of course we want more detailed counties. I want to be able to say, hey, Shelby is a completely urban county. We want to have what's the county in the Davidson County. Davidson County, fully urban county. But then we want to have like Knox, which is urban, but it's actually, it's sparse urban. Or then we want to have like a county that's fully mountainous, or a county that's hilled, or a county that's a plains. We want counties that have bonuses and different distributions based on details. Obviously, we got to get the factions at some point. Factions, their bonuses, their uses, their specific units, their goals, their win conditions, and stuff like that. And then, of course, map settings. Now, this is a 7 priority. We may not even get to this. This is, like I said, this is 6. These are 6 priorities listed in order. Pathfinding being number 1, map setting being number 7, and I gotta be honest with map settings. May not even get to that. May not even do that. So yeah, we want this project to be done. I want this project to be done, within the month. I don't want this to be a 2-3 month project. I definitely don't want this to turn into a year-long project. This isn't. I don't plan on releasing this. This is a personal project. If it becomes good enough to release, then heck yeah, we'll do it. Otherwise, sorry, bro. Hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.